Hi, I'm here. You're used to this. I'm interrupting the episode again. So, we really messed up on this one. We forgot to turn on the microphone. So it started recording out of the computer for a little while. If you don't want to listen to that, it only lasts about 5 minutes. Skip to about 5 minutes, and there you are. I'll put a link on screen or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Thanks.
That's something. It's fairly reasonable that you could procure that.
Do I have, like... I wish to procure an equally fiery red lipstick.
Fiery red lipstick. Okay.
Just so I could be like...
Make an investigation check.
I'm just gonna follow you around.
For just 1 second. Anywho, so for not really fully being quite sure of where something like that could be found in the city, you just kind of make your way to the general store.
Shoot, I've spoken to this... Oh no.
You arrive at the general store. It's by now it's about midday or so. You enter, hear the light jingle of a bell. Throw out the mayonnaise packet.
It's mustard.
Same thing. They're basically interchangeable.
I'm gonna...
You're gonna what, Levi?
I'm gonna...
Name drop.
Disadvantage! Alright.
I'm gonna roll with disadvantage.
You are. Next roll. No, I'm just... Give you advantage, because you're a cool dude sometimes.
I disagree.
Take me up on that. So, you make your way inside, kind of seeing the same nervous halfling gentleman who just kind of like, yes, can I help you?
Tell us in your thoughts are... Please don't recognize me. Please don't recognize me. Hi,
Do I know you?
No, I'm new in town. I was just looking for... Do you have any... Do we call it? I would assume any color.
Be lipstick, yeah.
Do you have any lipstick? Preferably a red color?
Oh, cosmetics. I do have a few, actually. It's, well, I'll be honest with you. This is a little bit of a thriftier store than most, if you catch my drift. So, some of the merchandise is not in the best condition, exactly. But that's it's over here. As he takes you to a small corner that has like...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's like a small corner that has like a small pile of like simple cosmetics. It looks like
I pick out
it's like very lightly used.
the reddest.
But yeah,
Because then I can just like scrape off the top.
yeah, you find some pretty decently nice red lipstick. It's actually like a pretty good quality. Like it appears to be gold, and it has a gem kind of encrusted on it.
Oh, magic.
Mhm.
Magic lipstick.
I don't really know anything about that. I just kind of happened to pick it up on one of my travels. Anyway, it's not important. I'll give you that for about a gold and 5 silver.
I want to try and, well, I guess I need to do the action. I want to try to flirt with him to negotiate the price lower.
Okay.
Wait, where is he? Is he behind the counter?
He's kind of shown you where it is. It's at the corner of the counter. It's near the counter.
Okay, I want to do like one of those like slow movie like whoosh, with like hair flip as you turn to look at them. And can I prestidigitate like some nice sunshine? Like, to show off,
Sure.
show off my armor in my face. And
There's a gentle gleam kind of off you.
And I just kind of want to just like look at him and be like, are you sure I can't get it for a lower price? Maybe.
Make a straight charisma check.
Oof. 8.
Really? Oh boy.
I rolled a 3, but I have a 5 for charisma.
Well,
Jeez.
you also have the thing where you add half your proficiency to checks you aren't proficient in. So you would add 2. So 10. 10. Well, he's like,
Wink, 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 wink.
well, since you're new in town, you know, I'm willing to haggle a little bit. It's a pretty good quality, but you know, I'm willing to part with it for maybe a gold and 3 silver.
Wait, isn't it the same thing he just said as before?
He said a gold and 5 silver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
I thought
I
you
know.
I raised the price.
No, too.
17 gold.
20. 33.
About the
Yeah,
cost
I'll
of
do
a
that.
cup of coffee. 10 gold.
The price of a cup of coffee an hour.
I will do that.
All right, take that. He gives it to you. Is there anything else I can help you? He quickly gets back behind the counter and stands like in front, just you between the corner of the building and you, just standing there.
No, I think that'll be it. Thank you. Hope to see you around.
All right. Farewell. Safe travels.
Leave.
You breathe a sigh of relief as you leave. Do you apply it? All right.
Yeah.
It's been 10 minutes and you're already using your feminine charm to swindle people out of their money. I respect it. So, as you make your way out, you see
I am a big girl.
Okay.
Okay.
That just kind of sums that up. Just I am a big girl. As you all look over, do you dispel the prestidigitation?
yeah,
You
I
do.
still keep it, yeah.
You keep it. Okay.
Yeah. Just sugar.
You all look over like a scene in like a bad teenage romance movie. Yeah, like not quite as bad, but it's like that where you watch her post. Yes, Kepesk.
I want to have posted up in just the center of town, just like on my knees, just like head hanging with the shame bag, and I'm just counting out my gold in front of me.
Okay. A few of the guards are like kind of nearby, and they're keeping an eye on you, but they seem like it's pretty clear what you're putting. Okay, this is where it's about to get better. I've left in just a little snippet of what once was. It's really awful. It sounds like a Slender Man attack. And that's not a dated reference at all. And for some reason, the rest of the audio got like pitch shifted up and compressed at a higher speed than it was previously. So I fixed that, but I left in just a snippet of that so that you can understand how horrible it was. I'm so sorry. Is this recording?
No. Oh my God, it's dark.
What? Hang on. I think it's recording out of the. We're about to find out.
Oh, it is?
Oh no!
Maybe. Well,
It's gone.
wait. Everybody quiet. Something's recording. I don't know.
Oh, something's recording.
Something's. I don't know what's recording.
There's no light on.
It might be your computer microphone.
I guess my computer has.
Alright, I think we're back. We're back? Yeah, okay. Anyway, we know we're professionals. We know what we're doing.
So
I hope all of that was
quality
audible.
That quality shift was us realizing
We
that
forgot to plug in the microphone.
so we were recording out of the computer.
In case some of that wasn't audible, Dawn purchased some lipstick. Kepesk tried to give Dawn some gold to atone. She accepted 20 of it.
And then they took the rest.
Axel tried to steal the rest. Kepesk snapped his sword, like, very easily. Simon mended it with his hat, and then we're now revealing to Captain Hoffman the fact that Dawn's a trap. So, or was Bondo. So,
I love that term so
it's
much.
so good.
Just like the.
What was your total? What was your persuasion?
31.
31. He just kind of looks at you.
Well, hello, Dutch.
Only because you're you am I allowing this to happen. Who are you, and what are you signing on this sheet? This contract?
Do you want. What will not get me in trouble?
I certainly won't. I've known you for a long time, and I trust you, and I'm sure that you had a good reason. I don't care what it was. I'm not interested, but I will not report you.
Wait, hold me. Okay, so I'm gonna take the paper, and I'm going to write Don Artovich Bartholomew.
All right.
and hand it back over.
Okay, he takes it from you and just kind of.
Dave.
Don.
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 Well.
I just want to say I apologize.
I don't care. It's alright. What are you doing?
I'm looking at the water. It looks cool.
That is cool. That water's pretty. Anyway, he kind of puts it up. Well,
So do I get a shiny new one now?
You okay?
So does that mean I get a brand new shiny medal?
well, it's not very shiny.
Oh, sweet, thanks. So I'm gonna take
He
it.
gives
I'm
you-
still
he
not
gives you
giving
a
back
lead.
the old one. Oh, what? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, well, welcome to Scum Tier.
We're
You
like
take it.
copper, right? Bronze.
Copper.
Copper.
I owe you. And then
Safe travels. Alright, you exit, walking past the adventure board once again, making your way outside. What would you like to do?
stick on that Eldritch monster, guys.
The murder god.
Sure.
It's murder god time.
My God, could you
Buddy.
stop?
It's really okay.
Can I take the mask off then?
Yeah, she kind of reaches forward and moves it from you.
I'm very, very obviously like red in the face, just like horribly crying.
Ugly
Yeah.
crying.
Ugly crying.
Can lizards cry? I don't
Yeah.
know.
There's a lizard that cries blood as a
It's a
defense
horned
mechanism.
lizard.
Yeah,
They
it's
shoot blood out of their
It's
eyes.
super.
Yeah,
Cool.
it is super cool. Yeah, you wouldn't really have. I mean,
I guess I wouldn't.
because you don't
cry
have
like that.
eyelids. You've got like the membrane that like comes down.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you could probably cry.
So I want to like, yeah, Don's tall. I want to like reach up and like take Kepesk's face in my hands.
His snout.
And I just want to like look up with a sweet look and just be like, nobody likes an ugly crier.
Oh, burn.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Don't make me stab you again.
Would that make you feel better? I'm like whatever, like anything.
Okay, just one rule. Don't do that to anyone. Do you
thought
have
it
a good
was-
understanding of common dictionary, like the language?
I think.
Do you know what the word consent means?
Make an intelligence check.
I forget. Is it a -1?
I think it's a -1.
No, it's just a 0. 7. I don't.
You've heard it. You think
That's
it's
a sound
something?
that's
It's
come out of a mouth
it's
here.
something to do with yes.
It's a word.
The word consent is a very important word. If somebody doesn't agree to something, they do not consent. So what I'm basically saying is if you go against someone's consent, my sword isn't going to stop at going through your shoulder.
For example, she didn't. As he kind of pulls up a familiar blade activates. I didn't get consent to take this, therefore it's wrong. He's still holding it, just kind of looking at
Why
you.
do you still have it then?
As an example, that makes it okay.
It doesn't. Property is property. I learned that. You told me that.
No, he taught you that,
told me
actually.
that.
Kinda.
You're not getting any gold for this.
He deactivates the blade and just kind of hands it back to you.
I'm going to give him 2 pieces.
Good boy.
He tucks it
I'm
away.
gonna pat him on his head.
Okay. Oh, that's so mean.
Good boy.
You're like a foot taller than him.
You're training.
Don is secretly a dom.
Oh god, please
What do you mean
stop.
secretly?
Oh no!
Oh boy. Alright. You do that, he kind of just tucks it away. Did you mark that off?
Yes.
Good. Well.
John is like,
I think you get what we're talking about. That was it. I didn't take anything else.
can I insight check him?
Make an insight check.
You told my heart. No, I'm just kidding. That's not good. 10?
10. He's kind of difficult to read. It's hard to tell, you know. He has quick fingers, but you aren't sure if he's taken anything else.
Oh,
Quick eyes. That's it.
Alright.
If anyone was to steal anything, I'd be chill with him.
It's a cool sword, though. Anyway.
Yeah, that's why I have it. That's this cool face. Judy, that's why you have it.
What?
Nothing. I'm gonna
What?
continue walking.
I really don't understand this whole society thing.
You know, I'm beginning to agree with you. I never did. I mean, this is pretty
Who
weird.
are you? Were you taken? No.
Are you sure?
Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm gonna turn to all of them. Were you taken?
Well, I mean, technically,
What?
yes.
I mean,
I'm
the
sorry.
opposite, I guess, thrown out is more appropriate.
Rescued.
Discharged, even.
But, I mean, you're my imagination, so, you know, what can you really call it?
I want to like whisper to Simon, just my brain cells are dying.
You can feel your intelligence score lowering.
Your alignment has changed.
Your alignment has changed to dumb.
Your wisdom
Okay,
has gone from 5 to
So
4.
I want to make it known that Dawn is now trying to like. Wait a second. I'm not gonna make that known. Never mind.
Oh, alright.
Ooh,
Okay.
I am concerned. Oh,
Oh,
I see.
okay.
I understand we don't know much about each other. We spoke around a campfire, but it was before we met you. So there's a lot you don't know about all of us. And apparently a lot we don't know about you.
Yeah. I mean, we could sit and talk about it.
Or we could have a group bonding session and kill something.
That's
I like that idea.
Eldritch
Is that normal? Is that something
I
people do?
I think it's legit.
No.
We should take it.
Oh,
Think of the rep we'd get.
but that's not normal.
I mean,
What's okay? You seem normal.
Do?
You're kind of going in and out too, so I don't know. But you should teach me. I like 3 times I've pretty much messed it up.
What do you want to learn about
Society.
society?
Do we live in a society?
Oh, damn
I'm sad I
Damn
didn't
it.
think of that before
I
you
was
did.
building
Damn
to
it,
it.
that
I
was-
knew it like 5
that was-
minutes ago.
All right,
Well done.
look, Kepesk, we live in a society.
I heard from this guy Jaden. I swear. Wait, that was him, or that was Jaden Smith
What?
that
Jaden Smith?
tweeted, "We live in a society."
No, that-
Is that what he said?
Is that
What?
Well,
I don't know.
I don't
the
know that that's
origins
where it
of
originated.
I thought it was the
Constantly
Joker.
I mean, like, that's where it, like, got popular.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry, we're not fully caught up on our meme
I
knowledge.
knew this at once.
We're not
I-
so-
That sounds like a Jaden
I'm
Smith thing, though.
gonna make it known.
Anyway.
Now that I think about it, Dawn is going to spend every single moment trying to pickpocket everything she can off of X.
Okay. All right.
Can it be like a random roll?
Do
'Cause I
you
don't-
wanna
Yeah,
try to
I
just
wanna
like
try
reach
to
into his
take-
pockets?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a dexterity or make a sleight of hand check. Shoot.
It's pretty good.
Gotta consult the papers on this one. Yes.
This is 31.
31.
What is your modifier?
Wait.
Gloves of thievery.
Oh yeah.
You have those equipped?
Yes.
Sweet.
Well, damn if he didn't roll a 30.
Oh.
However, the magical gloves kind of guide your hands in a way where you
I have no idea
you
what
do
that
kind of
is.
like
It's a
reach
loot box.
you reach into his pocket.
I don't know how he doesn't notice. He's the one that has to stand next to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
you're
just
pretty
like,
close. He's currently slightly distracted by just kind of
The
looking
crowd.
down.
Like existence.
I have to crouch.
You kind of reach in. You feel several daggers, but reaching in, you reach further into like one of the outer pockets, and you pull out a small vial with some faintly purple fluid in it.
Neat. I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
Drink it immediately. Test it.
Chug, chug, chug. It's just like Mountain Dew.
Shot.
I'm just gonna keep doing that. Just,
You're just gonna do it again. You
like
just
I
keep
will
reaching
do
in.
it as long as
Okay,
I
make
can.
another
Okay.
make another slate. Oh,
Ooh, this one's not gonna go well. 17?
17. Okay.
Oh god, what if I get caught? Wait!
He as you guys are discussing, but like no, actually, and he like goes to point at the venture board towards the listing, and as he takes a step, there's a loose bit of pavement that he just kind of wasn't looking at, and he's just like, actually, and just face plants. Just like he's turned and just falls, landing on the ground, just sprawling out. One or two of the daggers fall out of his pocket, and you just kind of like grab a dagger. You two make a perception check.
Now I have to like help him up and take more things out of his pocket.
21. Yeah, you
15.
15. Simon, Kepesk, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Simon, you notice that as Axel falls down, it's like, oh god, and like tries to go down to like help him up. She like quickly grabs and pockets a dagger. As
Oh no!
as he's on the ground, and you're just kind of reaching into his pockets again. Go ahead and make a check with advantage.
I'm going to keep. That's a nat 20. Wait,
It's a natural 19,
Wait,
so
wait,
you
wait.
succeed.
So wait, I just want
What's
to
your
get
total?
Those psychic dice, dude.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. This is why I unretired them.
uh 33.
33.
Is that the highest
Is that-
roll of this campaign?
Probably.
I think so. I think it is.
I'm gonna keep going until this man has nothing on him.
Or he catches you and
Okay.
then just leaves.
You reach in, and you
So
pull
wait,
out.
I gotta write. Okay, so I've got a dagger now.
The dagger.
You two
mysterious
don't
file.
even roll. You don't see Jack as she's just kind of like patting him down.
She
As
just, like,
the gloves just kind of disappear into his coat. You find a small. It appears to just be a simple hand crossbow. That you just kind of like.
It's a pickpocket a hand across.
Yeah, no, it's like
Like
it's
that
like this
big,
big.
right?
It's not.
Okay,
it's
okay.
it's like one-handed.
Okay.
It has a bolt loaded in it.
Can I?
It's about as long as a pencil. You
Can
pocket
I,
that.
as I'm helping him up, just be like, oh no,
Stands
and
up.
like hit him and like his
Okay, as you kind of like lock your leg in, make a just make a
Sleight of leg check.
Slide of
Slide of
leg.
foot.
acrobatics. Make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics? 13.
13. I've never. Yeah. 28. As you kind of like try to like lock your hip in, he just kind of like slides around you and just kind of hooks around and ends up on the other side of you, and you're just like, what are you trying here?
Nothing. Well, I'm just trying to help you. Can I try to like?
He like
impress
lets
him?
go and like takes a step back and just kind of like.
What? I can't help a friend. Wink, 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 wink.
Anyway, no, I think we can take it. It's one. There's 5 of us, and there's only one of whatever that god is.
It makes sense. I want
I
to put my arm.
personally wouldn't fight a god. I mean, gods are pretty big. Like,
How many have
size-wise.
you seen?
I've heard so many stories. Have you fought a dragon before?
Yes, a couple.
Okay, that, but like
They're my
more.
specialty,
More-
actually.
More than that, though.
Like,
Like 40.
yes, I'm actually an expert at that.
Can I like walk over and like
Gods
put my
are
hand on his
I-
shoulder?
I doubt that there are a few people in this continent that could kill dragons better than me,
I mean, see, he's got a point.
and that is a legitimate sentiment.
But it's not a dragon.
It's
It's like 40 dragons size.
Are we really debating whether or not to go after the murder god right now?
It specializes in murder, see? That's why it's got its name.
all right. Fine, we'll do what you guys want. Jeez.
Let's go find
Can I
the...
put my arms over his shoulder, try to pickpocket
He,
him again?
he like has his like hands away. You'd
Well,
have to
dang
like
it.
walk closer,
Okay.
but you could.
But I want to like
Okay.
as he's been like, yeah, I'm fighting, just like, yeah, just this guy's like fighting dragons. It's pretty cool.
You just come back and he's like, yeah, she knows what I'm talking
Try to
about.
pickpocket.
make another. Jeez.
Blow. Oh, that's cocked.
Been waiting to talk to Kepesk this whole time.
21.
21.
Not net 20. just
Okay, sure.
We live in a society.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Crossing
I
that
can't
was
wait
really hard.
for us to have enough money to make T-shirts, because wow,
We live in a society,
like,
and it's
we live in a society. What's
Donate
the
to our
one that you said a
Patreon.
second ago? Listen, you seem like the most normal one out of all of us. I do. That was pretty great. Anyway, you reach in, you kind of feel along just in the general area of his just ass region, and you can actually feel a long curved bow. It feels like a bow
Yes.
is underneath his
I
cloak.
want
You
to
can't
take-
you can't
oh,
get it. It's
dang it.
under his cloak, but you do find just kind of like near his lower thigh is another strap that appears to be holding another dagger as you just kind of like take that one too. This one's kind of nice. It has a
You're
black blade.
pickpocketing a rogue. This is the most demasculinating thing that could possibly
If he
happen.
realizes he's just gonna cry, his penis is just gonna shrink.
He'll
Just be like,
die.
yeah, and like, as he's like not looking, I'm just like, yeah. I mean, you're pretty good at fighting dragons, anyways.
Oh, great. What was your roll?
21.
21. You guys make perception checks again.
Nat 20 plus 5. So
11.
25.
11.
Kepesk, you watch as Dawn just kind of like reaches down. It looks like she's feeling up his butt, and then just kind of like pulls out a dagger, looks at it, and pockets it.
Wait, I thought we just talked about consent. and you took but property. You took his property, and
What are you talking about?
touched him without asking.
We're talking about dragons.
I just watched you put your hand down his pants, and also take a knife from him.
What? Kind of like reach. You did.
No, didn't what? I'm gonna start backing away slightly.
He kind of like lightly like punches you in the shoulder. Make a perception check.
Where? Oh, 2.
That's what he rolled, but the total,
Oh.
as he just kind of like, as like he kind of like it doesn't feel like a punch, but it just kind of impacts you lightly as he pulls it away, and he's holding between his fingers the dagger that was by his lower thigh.
Wow.
As he just kind of like begins like twirling it like back and forth between his fingers. He's like, "Are you one of them Hippocrates? You seem like a Hippocrates."
I think the word you're looking for is hypocrite.
That's what I said. It's very hypocritical of you.
I think you need to learn Simon about
Why
more
am I teaching
society.
people things?
I mean, okay, so as
I don't
You
mind
kind of
it.
like
as I'm gesturing to X, well, I mean, I don't necessarily want to like say anything, but I'm gonna like pull out the other dagger and like just as I'm talking, just like don't want to say anything. But I mean, if you're gonna be, a rogue and pull out the hand crossbow,
the look of just like of just you in his face. You see betrayal, anger, hate, sadness
17
rolled into one.
years of pretending to be someone, and I'm gonna pull out the bottle. It's kind of sad. I mean, you could learn a few things, and I want to like. Does he have a front pocket at all?
Are you wearing your hat?
No.
Okay.
But I want to like just kind of. You could learn a few things and like tuck the vial in his pocket and just be like.
All right. As you're walking closer, suddenly his hand is extended and the dagger is no longer in it. As you feel a slight whir past your ear, and you see a strand of hair kind of fall as it just. You hear a clink, 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 clink of the dagger that he threw, land in an alley nearby. He's just kind of like, you. He takes the crossbow and just kind of like boxes it. Just kind of like immediately just like crosses his arms and is just like staring at the ground with the intensity of 1,000 suns.
That is the most
I
inducing thing.
I want to pull out like 5 gold, and like walk kind of in front of him and just hold it behind me.
He kind of looks at it. Don't try to make me feel better as he takes it. He pockets it.
Fucker!
So are we killing something or not?
Well, you,
I mean,
you were
other than your
saying-
masculine.
De Niro, who has not seen any of this, literally didn't notice any of this, is like, I feel like I'm kind of missing something here.
Wait, can I get the dagger that he threw?
Yeah, you can head back and pick it up.
Only you and I are experiencing this.
Can I like put it?
Simon and Kepesk have been trying to engage in conversation like 5 times, and then something happens.
Oh.
It's really funny. I'm not mad.
I'm pretty okay.
I
As
like
you
to
pick up the
imagine
dagger.
her actually like.
So you
Story
pick
on
up
that. I'm
Axel's
just gonna
daggers.
just kind of
He's just angrily like looking at the ground, like kind of just trying not to look at anybody. So what would you guys like to do?
Dagger's mine now.
You were saying, Simon.
How many daggers did you take? 3?
I took 1 and then this one.
Okay. Yeah, you have 2 daggers.
It doesn't really matter. We can talk later, but I will definitely have some talks with you if you'd like. really appreciate that you came to me for that. I do like to share my knowledge with people.
You seem like the most, like, human...
That's ironic. Axel just kind of like sulkily like staring away.
Why, aren't you like a halfling?
Oh my god, that was actually
He's like, the Nero's like,
Aren't you too?
well, yes, that's the point.
So is he or not?
No, but it's funny.
He's just short.
Buddy.
Can I attempt to do the thing that...
Make a dexterity check. What's your dexterity modifier? Like 4?
Yeah.
Here, go ahead and make it.
14?
14? You
Kind of.
not gracefully, but you do manage to kind of twirl it. It's not, yeah, it's kind of like that. It's not great. You don't cut yourself. You come close 2 times, but you don't accidentally cut yourself. But Axel is just... he's just seething.
Fresh. Oh god. But so Simon.
Oh no, that was it. I'm flattered.
Yeah. So, weren't we gonna go to that farm or whatever?
What are you asking? I would like to kill something personally.
Let's go to the farm.
Well,
I'm just gonna start. Oh yes.
Okay, so I have reason to believe, with the information that we've been given, that we're dealing with some kind of lycanthropy. And I
like candy.
No. Werewolves. Werewolves.
Have you ever heard of a werewolf?
You have heard of them, but you've never seen one yourself.
I mean, I've killed a wolf or 2 in my day.
It's like that, only humanoid.
Only more half-breedish.
And a little bit more scary. And you need silver, is my point. So...
I think I still have silver.
What?
I have 7 silver.
Oh. They're just like paid to win. You just hand them silver.
Just like,
Paywall destroyed.
They just like fall into the
Coup de
ground.
grace.
Well, I mean more along the lines of like a silver blade or some kind of...
If I
we could actually ask Gerald to maybe fashion us something.
He
Unless-
makes things. That's a good idea.
Yes. Actually, well, we could ask a blacksmith or something, but I think maybe silver-tipped arrows? One of you guys knows how to use a bow, right?
Yeah, one of us.
Axel just kind of like...
It's just an idea, but I think we should be prepared before we head over there.
I feel bad for actually making Axe feel bad about himself. So I want, like, are we all gonna head over there?
Yeah.
Kind of trailing.
Well, I thought we were gonna...
I'll ask around. Try and find our way there.
To the Stormhand Ranch?
No, to the blacksmith.
Blacksmith? Oh yeah. You know where it is. You saw Axel's purchase his swords.
Yeah.
You make your way there. You arrive. You see the kind of tired dwarvish looking person there. He's just sitting there as you come up. Could I help you?
We need silver.
Do you deal with silver much, or just other metals?
Like candy throppy.
We're just looking for silver weaponry.
I believe I can provide something like that. I have a few blades that have silver in them. If you'd like to purchase those, if you want me to silver a weapon, that would take some time and obviously some silver, so would be rather expensive. But I have 1 or 2 swords in the back if you're interested.
I don't use swords, so that's up to you guys.
I mean, I'm pretty good at this, but
I don't think you can silver, son.
Axel kind of like comes over and like plops down a bag of gold and heads to the back as the blacksmith like opens it up, starts counting it out. Kind of looks at it. Axel goes up to the back shelf and kind of holds up a simple short sword that seems to be a more glimmery metal than the rest, and takes a look at it and kind of sheathes it into his cloak in one of the many straps that holds various weaponry. As he just kind of walks out, still stony faced, just doesn't say anything. He's just like,
Can I go follow him? Can I...
You follow him?
Yeah, I want to get his attention.
gonna ask the blacksmith about silvering arrows and how much that would cost.
Silvering arrows would it cost you about in inequatable material and work. It would cost about 15 silver for 5 bolts or 5 arrows. And if you want to purchase that in bulk, it would take quite some time, but could be done. It'd take about a day.
Ooh. How do you guys feel about that? About waiting? Because I have catapult. I could use these, but
I think
Whatever gives us an edge.
2 of us should head forward to the farm to stake it out like we did the other one, while the others wait.
We should also make sure that they're not going to, arrest us or something for trespassing. But, what do I care?
I meant go talk to the farm, because they have a problem.
Talk to the farm. Oh, you mean the farmers. I should have guessed. Makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do that.
But so I want to catch up to Axe and kind of pull him aside, if possible, because
Sure.
he's very sulky right now.
Sulky, sad, and small.
Here. And I'm not gonna do anything until he takes it. I'm just gonna
He kind of stares at it and just kind of...
and then I want to, which my hands are invisible, or like the gloves are invisible, but I want to pull off the gloves of thievery, and I want to like extend them to Axe.
Are they invisible?
Yeah, when worn.
Oh.
These gloves are invisible while worn.
I see.
Interesting. So I want to hand them out to him.
Look, ma, no hands.
Oh boy.
Look, ma, no
Listen.
key.
I really like you, and I don't want you to be any more edgier than you are, because we might start getting actual like cuts from this. So just +5 to sleight of hand checks.
Kind of. So you were cheating then? That's what's going on? Really? That's low. That's really low.
I'm not a rogue, Axe. You have to be smart if you want to beat someone who's good at their job.
Deep. Deep. I respect it.
Truce?
Truce.
He shakes your hand.
You shake no hands.
Yeah, so then I
He kind
kind
of slips them on.
I want to do the buddy arm over shoulder and just kind of like
Okay.
force him to
Yeah, you have to like lean down a little bit because he is much shorter than you. He's just you kind of make him way back to the rest of the party.
I'd like to.
I'm
alright,
not letting him go.
Okay.
how much would 15 arrows be in gold?
In gold, 15 arrows. I forgot my math, but I believe
I
that
think-
would be
If you said
15
for
gold
5
for
is
five.
15 silver.
about 4 gold,
Okay.
just for labor and time.
Yeah.
So it would take more time. So
Well, actually, we'll do 20.
20. Okay, that 5 gold.
Okay.
That's what the dwarvish gentleman tells you.
Right.
It should be ready in about. Well, I don't have anything else to do today. Business is slow. People are poor, so they don't want to buy things made of metal. But anyway, should be ready in 6 hours, 7.
Okay, thank you very much.
Farewell.
All right. So
Wait, where's the dwarf, wasn't
are you getting arrows silvered or bolts?
Is there a difference in damage?
Well, bolts would be fired from a crossbow. Arrows would be fired from a bow.
I was considering catapulting them.
Catapulting them.
Would that work?
It would be easier to do it with a bolt,
Okay.
given just their size, and it would be kind of unwieldy to use arrows to do that.
Okay. Is it?
But you wouldn't suspect there'd be a difference in damage. The tip is about the same.
It would look cooler if it was a bolt.
Okay. I mean,
Because you could be a,
I don't have to be the one to
8-year-old that's like
fire.
taking out werewolves, but you know.
But he's not using a werewolf. Or a catapult.
I mean, I would imagine he
using
would kind of hold it like this and
Oh.
then catapult it. But
Just like in your hands, like a beam.
Like a shotgun.
I don't have to be the one to fire these. I don't really trust myself with them. So do does anybody else? I can have them and give 10 to somebody and hold 10 myself.
Axel kind of like holds the crossbow, the hand crossbow that he has, and just kind of like looks, sights, kind of aims down the street.
Just not realizing that dude cut a single strand of hair.
No, it was like a small lock.
Oh, I thought it was a single hair.
No. He sights down the crossbow towards what you can see in the distance is a rather fat rat. As he pulls the trigger, the bolt kind of it just like and it just clatters on the floor. He's just like,
hey,
We
sure.
believe you. It's okay.
he chucks a dagger instead.
No. It like slips and just falls.
As he pulls it out, he accidentally pulls it out by the wrong end of the blade and just
That was realistic.
He's having a bad day.
like there's like a bit of blood like dripping down his hands, and he's holding like a partially broken cross, but he's just like
He's lost his mojo.
Can I
give me 10 minutes.
Can I cast?
He like just starts anime running and manages to scale the wall, which is just behind the blacksmith shop, exiting the city as he just kind of vaults over it and disappears.
Can I pick up the dagger he dropped?
Yeah, you can. There's still a bit of blood running off of it.
Cool. I'm just gonna.
So we're who's heading to the farm? Who's staying in town?
I'm getting him.
I'd like to stay in town and see if I can find any literature on werewolves.
Who's staying with Simon?
I don't know. Does he need protection? He seems pretty equipped himself. He's a big guy.
I can.
He's a literal child.
What?
He's
He
like
said literal
9.
child. He needs protection.
Well, that's kind of mean.
Stay.
It is a little mean.
Stay.
Fine. I don't know. It's
You
weird
are a
for my
child, you
imagination to
don't have
command
rights.
me around, but I suppose it's still me, so you know. Makes
Safety
sense.
in numbers.
Yes.
You stay with Simon. Simon, you do your thing. It's not because you're young.
Alright.
It's because we like you being safe.
I understand.
I was never good at math.
What is?
But it's probably numbers.
Is that a friend? Was he in his guard?
I think there's math in his guard, yes.
Kepesk, do you know what math is?
Is math not their friend?
And with that, what are we calling this one?
Is math not their
Is math not their friend? Alright, thank you very much for joining us on this very particularly special episode. As nothing was accomplished. You got a friend in math. Alright. Thank you very much for joining us. The episode is over now.